Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream and the continuation of Crusader Kings Week. We're playing CK3 all week this week, and possibly the next week. We'll see how it goes, how people are vibing, how much fun we're having, and how much we've got to do. I really want to do a good push into CK3 here and see what we can do with our lovely little family of the Etikonen here, who are the precursors, the ancestors of the Habsburgs. Just going to move my noggin here because I think the CK3 position that was a little stronger was something kind of a little bit more like this. Hello! Hope for a rainy week. Ah, rainy. Ah, it's so funny. Can we look around for a moment? There it is. Is that what you meant, Johninator? Probably not. We'll take a look at the counties and things in just a moment. Let me have a sip of that bubbly club soda. You're in between surgeries right now. Jeez, Peanut. Wow. Okay. I kind of... Doctor or patient? Because you can take it either way. Huh. How's the weather here? It's been rainy last couple of days, which hasn't been pleasant, but there's like no snow here. It's crazy. Like this has been a bizarre winter. I did not get good money out of my snow plowing contract, that's for sure. Yeah, 7 degrees. Not raining currently, but windy as heck. And yeah, above zero. Nuts. Oh, you're a surgical resident. Oh, they're a doctor. Okay. Well, good. Okay. Better than the alternative. I mean, if you were going through back-to-back surgeries on yourself and you were stopping by the stream partway through, be like, all right. That's a whole thing. Scared us there for a second. I don't know. Maybe it's still scary. Shouldn't you be like reading one of your books or something? Hang on, I'm going to move this over there. I was just noticing a little sliver of the green screen poking through. Everything seems to be groovy. We can hire a physician. That's true. Actually, we do have a physician, I guess. We don't have a wet nurse, but we could take a look at that. Surgeons need mental breaks. It's fine. Yeah, maybe there you go. So we are still playing as Count Hugh over here. Count Hupold with the Tress. For a while, we were the Impaler. We got a different nickname at some point, so that's better, I think. We are on our second wife. We had an event in the game that sort of led to a divorce, so we got another wife. She is an Amazonian and is pregnant with her second child. Second child did not get the Amazonian trait, so we'll see how it goes. But we do already have an heir and, in fact, a spare from our first wife. We've got Volpage over here and Halko Mahuli, our second son. And then, yes, we've got Selkra here, our daughter. This is our daughter with our second wife here, who is pregnant. Hey, we're down to 19 for stewardship. Pretty sure we started the game at 20. It's the assistance from South number that has changed. That's what it is. This Spoos doesn't have quite as strong stats this way, but she's got the genes that are kind of interesting. We've been doing a little bit of hunting. We've been to a tournament. And at some point we get the loyal trait, which is fine because our liege will like us more if we appear to be loyal. Right? I think that's, yeah, plus 15 that way, which is great. Talking of jousting, is Quill coming to the UK this year to watch another joust? That would be fun. That's what we did last year for the Tours and Tournaments Crusader Kings expansion. Paradox flew myself, as well as a number of other people, out to Blenheim Castle in the Ook, and we went to see a live jousting show and falconry show. It was awesome. What inheritance laws you have? We have not messed around with that. So the succession laws are still on Confederate partitioning over here. Partitioning laws could potentially be an option, but French culture doesn't even have a hereditary rule innovation yet. It's early days. There's a lot of stuff we don't have. For example, if we are to take a look at our holdings, we did start as the Count of Lille over here. The reason we started as the Count of Lille is because there is the Barony of Erin here. However, it is as yet undeveloped. We can't build anything there. We're making money pretty well with our good stewardship, but we can't build any of these holdings because we don't have the innovations. I think No, yeah, we couldn't even build a castle because we don't have the Mott's innovation. But we need city planning to construct a temple, which is going to be required in Lille. And we did wage war for the county of Boulogne here, which weirdly has 2 temples. So the next thing it would be building, we'd have to build a city here. But again, without the city planning innovation, we can't build that. Anyway, I think we might currently have some mercs hired up. Yeah, right over here. We still have 17 months, but we currently don't have a war target. Before the stream started, I did go and throw my bishop back to fabricate a claim on Gines over here. He's not very good, so I don't think we'll get a full duchy claim. Although if we get one more county, we can probably usurp the duchy. That's something to consider. But yeah, if we look over here, there's no thing here telling us we can start a war. We have no CBs whatsoever. But otherwise, yeah, things are going okay. It is early days, so we don't have a lot of building slots in our holdings. So we started with this bastions and curtain wall, which is fine. We built a crop field over here for some extra taxes, which is okay. And then Boulogne, I think when we took it, it started with both the bastion and curtain walls and the small harbor, which is fine. The harbor is going to be quite cool. French culture, we started off, I believe, as some sort of Germanic culture. I can't remember the name of ourselves, but we went and converted to French culture immediately because that's what the county stuff is over here. And I think the vibes, they've got, all the chivalry and stuff like that, which I kind of like the idea of leaning into that a little bit more. Swabian, thank you. That's what we were. Yes, Swabian. Because our family here, like our brother... right here. Our brother, who in reality, I think kicked the bucket without any heirs. So our brother inherited thing and continued the family line. He's down over here. The Eticonin family were, basically over in this area. I don't know how long they really held on to the county of Lille historically before it went somewhere else. But anyway, with that, we can probably unpause and keep things going. We're banking up a little bit of money. Probably the thing we'll use it on is another group of mercs for when we go after, I'm sure it's probably Gin over here or something like that. But I'll just keep saying Gines. We'll probably get some mercs for that because there's not really anything else for us to do. I can't remember in Lille, in our city holding. Okay, we could go and build something in the city holding, which wouldn't be the worst idea in the universe. Maybe we should get hospices before the plagues come over. A lot of people have been posting fun screenshots of the Black Plague devastating Europe. But of course, a lot of those people are running with like the plague set to like fully random and like maximum plagues allowed because there's a lot of range in what can happen. We swabbed to a different culture. Hey, peekaboo! I can hear it echoing down the corridor. Light giggles, occasionally breaking out into full peals of laughter. As I round the corner, the couples are revealed. Volpage, who's my heir, with judging by the discarded books strewn across the table, his studies very much abandoned, has his half-sister Selkor clutched in his arms. The baby burbles happily as Volpage peeks through his fingers at her, and the two of them giggling happily. Oh, so cute! It's good to see they're spending time together, so Volpage is going to get tight-knit. Close family opinion plus 15 for 25 years. That's actually very, very handy. He's going to lose stress. I don't know if he's got stress, but I got stress. And we're going to lose some of them. Or we can say, Volpage, remember to do your studies. Oh. Gives him a permanent +1 learning. Gives him some stress, but he probably... Can we see his stress? But I'm assuming he probably doesn't have any. Part of me, the min-maxy kind of vibe, wants me to hit this for the permanent +1 learning. But +1's not the biggest deal in the world. And to be honest, depending on when we kick the bucket and Volpage takes over, this tight-knit might still be kind of relevant. And it's kind of cute. Baby over books. I feel like the more min-maxy option is indeed 2. But I think I want to go 1 because it still has some min-maxy benefits and it's just so nice. It's just so nice. Our stress is 46. It's certainly manageable, but we'll appreciate burning a little bit off. And I just really like this. So we'll do that. Who knows what +1 learning will mean to Volpage later on. I mean, right now it represents a lot. There's a war going on over here. These fellows, and unfortunately, okay. I'm not running the mod because it's technically not updated for the latest patch. I suspect this one would have been safe. I normally run a mod that's called... can't remember what it's called. It's on my gist hub for this. like easier to see easy to see hostile armies is the mod I usually run, which changes the color. These are armies that are hostile, like if I ran into them, we'd fight, but I'm not actually at war with them. The what people are at war with is red. This sort of rusty orange, in a vacuum, I often have a hard time spotting, so the mod, the easier to see hostile armies, turns this tag to yellow, which isn't used by anything, so why not, right? But anyway, so there are 2 wars going on. There's an independence war versus my liege, and a liberty war with my liege going on as well. So there's a lot of shenanigans. We're staying out of it, although as I say that, they're close to my territory. As I wait outside, so my wife, as I mentioned, was pregnant. As I wait outside the birthing chamber, each minute feels like a lifetime. Judith's screams have ceased, with no infant's cry to replace it. With no infant's cry, replace it. Yeah, so there's missing a word there. Something is wrong. I can feel it in my bones. The door opens. The midwife's wretched expression confirms all my fears. I'm so very sorry, my lord. Lady Judith, your son. They're both in heaven now. I guess maybe it's a good thing we burned off a little extra stress. Oh, they both died. Maybe we'll go back to the first one. Oh my god. Oh. I feel like she had a mourning period. But out of curiosity, I think we could remarry our first wife. Who we liked, it was a bishop that made up accusations. Yeah, back to medieval Tinder. Is it this game or is it CK2 that had the event that was basically medieval Tinder where you're looking through portraits? Damn it! I'm really disappointed. That hurt. The fact that they both died? We can do age difference. Oh, maximum age. If we're optimizing for fertility, let's say we limit it to 25 here. Wow, pretty and lustful. We would definitely make a lot of babies there. And then, oh yeah, if I also said, listen, I want an adult. Okay, there's not a lot of selections. Well, someone would make a lot of babies. You're right. Maybe they wouldn't all be mine. That's a good point. Tell you what, we'll just go for Tahira over here at the top of the list. Got the beautiful trait. Sure. Ooh, 21 intrigue on Sybil. Hold on. You're right. What if we optimize for like sum of all skills? It does put Sabia at the top here, Sibylla. Oxten culture, I actually really like this culture because this is the culture that has gender equality. If we could somehow, can we somehow use her to bring that culture here? Or am I getting confused with the wrong ones? Is this the culture that's sort of between Spain and France over here that has gender equality? I might be wrong. You would be, these are a lot of stats. Basque. Ah, that's what I'm getting confused with. It's not even close. Yeah, I'm getting confused with Basque culture, which is a great culture to use. I think, did we play a character not that long ago somewhere around here that had Basque culture? I feel like we did too. Maybe we'll grab Sevilla here. These are great stats. Interestingly enough, wait, which one was the one? Okay, 25 intrigue with Berta. Okay, so the Sevilla and the Sybil here with the 21. I think we just go for total stats. We are going to lose... Oh, we're going to lose legitimacy. Hang on a sec. So we lose legitimacy and we lose the prestige. The prestige was there. The legitimacy... I mean, it makes sense. We're marrying a lowborn. I mean, if we switch this around to not care about the traits and instead highest rank... Oh. Didn't change the order. None of these people have rank? I thought I saw at least there's a dynasty here. Weird. Buggy, close and reset. Maybe that's what the problem is. Because it certainly doesn't. Yeah, there's other people with ranks and stuff like that. We've an alliance here with the city. You know what? I'm marrying this one. We're gonna go for stats. It's fine. Legitimacy loss. Oh, it actually dropped me all the way to the legitimate level. Okay, that is actually a brutal loss. Yeah, maybe because none of them have an actual title. I guess what I really, yeah, maybe I should have looked at something else. Illegitimate rule. Okay, that's actually, I didn't realize it would send me down levels. It just gave me a number rating. Stop marrying the commoners. Yeah, but you know, they're hot and they got the stats. All right. Yeah, and we should start a sway scheme with her too, just to get that rolling. Start that. Okay, Freeman's Fortunes. Who are you? Eleanor, a free tenant renting some of my land in Boulogne, has pulled in an exceptional harvest this season due to her meticulous planning. We should have just married her. I bet she didn't exist. I bet she was just generated for this event. But she could probably stick around by joining our court. I should have married her. She wishes to use some of her profits to purchase a piece of my estate from me so that she can build upon her success and grow more crops next year. So forget farming. A woman like her should be my court. I mean, seriously. Jeez. Or if she can pay me in hard coin, the land is hers. I'll lose 20 control in Boulogne, but that'll come back eventually. Gives us independent farmlands. Okay, which does limit the control growth, but gives us development and gives me some hard cash immediately. But land in Boulogne is mine alone, increases control, but we gain some stress. So, if we have her join our court, what can we do with her? She wouldn't be a bad educator because she would be getting a bonus to it because of intelligent, even though her learning is not as high. Yeah, we should have that period of mourning, as it turns out. Keep her as a backup. We could also consider seeing if there's any of... like, what if my steward is signal? Maybe we could arrange a marriage. Your new wife might have an accident. All right, we'll bring her into the court because she actually seems like someone very interesting. Generous, temperate, diligent. I mean, seriously, do you want a job? Like, any job. Just pick a job. My court physician can have multiple roles, right? But why don't we put Eleanor in this role? So Isabeau does have more learning, but Eleanor does have intelligence. They're both considered good at this. Aptitude is 30 from the learning, 20 from intelligent. And this is just 50 from learning. So it comes out to exactly the same. Here, let's throw her in there. Now, my legitimacy should be going up over time, yes? One hopes. Is there no tick? Is there anything I can do to boost my legitimacy? Oh, went up to 19 from 17, so it did by itself too. Okay, and there might be some activities. I wonder if holding a feast boosts my legitimacy. Exercise and mediation. When the raised voices reach me again, I quench my instinct to turn on my heel. The constant bickering of my vassal, Mayor Berard, and my court tutor. Okay, already we've got more drama llama with her. When did they add these icons for these roles? I don't remember seeing them before. Like in the UI here. Is enough to drive any man mad. Something must be done. I could either treat the situation as an exercise in mediation or eavesdrop and approach one of them with my sympathies afterwards. Try to make them see sense. So stewardship experience gained. Chances are we're going to fail, but it's not catastrophic if we do. And we have a decent chance to gain a bunch of prestige. Or we could side with one versus the other and get an opinion boost. Now, this is my mayor, and it might be convenient to have him like me more, but he likes me enough. You know, having Eleanor like me right now doesn't actually matter too much, but... The icons aren't you? Okay. I think we're going to go with option 1 and hope we get the prestige. Nope, I'm a meddler. All right. Womp womp. But hey, we get a perk. Right, we picked golden obligations before, but now we're going to keep working now on architect. Yeah, development growth in realm capital bonus. And overall, we'll just try to go ahead and finish this. So, can we put the mayor in a different role? Well, actually, okay, I could put him back as a steward. I mean, Baldur would be an even better steward, but hang on a sec, because the mayor is a powerful vassal, although how powerful is he really? We're going to swap him back over here. And then Bart doesn't matter as much. And yeah, we can put Eleanor in here as a spy. She's still only a 12, but she can fill this position. So I think we did just upset her a little, but mostly she likes me. We might throw some sway her way as well. Right now, we'll still try to sway our new wife. Balgar, did you end up as... I think you're still in the queue, Balgar. I don't think we've named anyone after you. Doesn't ring a bell. The finer points of diplomacy. So, today my son, Volpage, was taught a lesson in vassal management by Eleanor. Man, she's getting a lot of screen time for such a new character. It was quite a complicated course and necessary, but perhaps a bit beyond Volpage's grasp. I must let things take their time, Volpage says. Only by being patient and letting my subjects work at their own pace may I rule wisely. Volpage seems unaware that some subjects would willfully waste his time. So, he's got the patient trait, which is not a bad trait. Bonuses to learning, his liege will like him more, right? This is not opinion of liege, this is the liege's opinion, right? Your resistance to hostile scheme, that's very useful. We could make him forgiving instead, which is a Catholic virtue. And it's fine. If it didn't generate stress for me, I might be willing to move from patient to forgiveness, but it's kind of same. Or we can make him trusting, which I don't think we're going to do that because that's not great. I think I'm happy with him staying patient. There's nothing wrong with being patient. Writers want to give him more screen time. Yeah. She's like Suki in Avatar. Supposed to be a one-off character, and then the audience loved her, so they had to find ways to write her into season 2 and 3. Spoilers for a 20-year-old cartoon. A lesson in Lucker. Ooh, my ward Alice. So Alice is someone we're taking care of for someone else. Just finished a lesson by Eleanor. Again, so maybe it's because we didn't have a court tutor and we were like backed up on events for us. I bet you there's a tutor event cooldown internally, and because none of them have happened, everyone who's currently getting educated is ready to go for these. That's probably what's going on. Just finished a lesson held by Eleanor on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Alice seems to have taken the lesson to heart with a reinforced sense of justice. She's constantly talking about how everyone from the highest count to the lowest page plays their part in the economy of the realm. We're definitely not interested in spending stress to pick traits for someone who's not going to be sticking around. I mean, unless we want to set up some sort of booby trap or something like that, but no, it's fine. We can leave her be just. That's going to be okay. Mercenary contract expiring. That's fine. I mean, it'll expire and then we'll get a claim. Then we'll have to hire someone again. But you know what? It's okay. We're banking money. It's fine. No worries. Okay. Spoos. Up to the task. Some of my counselors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I'm often disappointed. After a long day, I'm complaining to Sabia, my new wife, when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. So these can give perks to our various council members. Sometimes they appreciate it. I don't know what determines whether they're insulted or appreciative. I don't know if it has to do with their traits or if it's her traits or whatever. Or you can say, stay here with me instead. We could use an opinion boost with her wife. Lay theoretically will increase the chance of a pregnancy happening immediately. I think we go with option 4. Stay here with me instead. Yeah, time to procreate, make babies, develop our relationship. We're newly married. We should spend some time together. Didn't marry her for her hotness. Technically, we married her for her stats. She just also happens to be good looking. But we married her for her stats, didn't we? Yeah, how old's the bishop here? 64, wow. It's a hard 64. Oh, he's infirm now, too. Oh, yeah. Oh, and his stats are down to a 7. See, I was going to say, because he used to be better, but he lost a ton of stats. Hopefully he kicks off soon and we replace him with someone better. For her stats. So, how old is Volpich? 12. I mean, out of curiosity... Oh, we got our claim! Okay. We don't have enough money in the bank right now to get the mercs, but let's keep an eye on that. Reset to default. Inheritable traits. Maximum age, we still want to limit it to 25 here for him. He's 12, so that would be a pretty big difference as is. We could go for a betrothal. Usually I like to wait for adulthood. Marry him to Eleanor. I mean, wouldn't be the worst thing, although by the time he comes of age, she'll be 29. The fertility window is going to be lessened. I think we'll just wait for now. So, if we were to declare this war, his allies... Okay, he's got some pretty sizable allies, actually. Even with mercs, things would be a little dicey. If we can marry our kids off for some alliances, that would be good. But last time we checked, there wasn't a ton. Oh, we can do a hunt right now. I want to do a hunt. More falconry. Right there. Yeah, we could boost some men-at-arms, too. We do have level 3 spearmen. If anything, I'd probably would like to start a siege equipment thing for sieging, although that doesn't help us in battle, so I don't know, maybe we should get an archer group or something like that. We'll see. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants started on the preparations. The gamekeeper checked the grassland each day for signs of quarry while establishing a camp closer to the hunting ground. My bird grows restless, waiting, knowing it will soon be unleashed. Pause. Recreation is fine. We've got a fair amount of stress, so we'll stay on that. Payen, your master of the hunt, summons the party to gather as the light reaches the camp in the flatlands near Hesdin. With any luck, we'll find a flock of ducks, and our hawks will have great sport. The beaters teams are already with the hounds, and a well-appointed spot has been selected. Let's get out there. So yeah, more prestige if we take a hare, but it decreases success chance. Do we think there's a difference between going between a duck and a pheasant? I mean, we tried ducks last time, it didn't really work out. Maybe we should try pheasants this time to switch it up. Is there an advantage to go one way or the other? You know? Or do people have a preference? It's Wabbit season. Pheasant is close to peasant. Don't pay full price for your castle. Always ask for a viscount, a viscount. Like a discount, yeah. Incoming pheasant revolt. Tell you what, we'll try to hawk a pheasant this time, just to mix it up from last time. Need a big bird for a pheasant? Do you? My hawk seems to be getting quite agitated, my wrist tapping and pecking restlessly at me. No doubt the beast is eager to take the skies once again and bring back a fresh kill. Right, so we saw this last time. I think I'm going to do it the first option again. Hope it doesn't decrease our chance to hunt, because what we're looking to do is we're looking to bring down as much stress as possible here, so we'll fly my hawk. Success chance decreased. That's too bad. The noise of the others have faded as my master of the hunt, Payen, and I stalk up the pheasant. We're almost within striking distance when Payen whispers, "Now that we're finally alone, there's something I have to tell you. About Eleanor! What about her?" So I say, talk later, master of the hunt. I get prestige and success chance goes up. Or what? Tell me. Success chance goes down, and we spend some prestige. One or two. One, we hunt. Two, we find out secret. They're both interesting. Half the time the secrets are pointless, and other times they might be a big deal. 1 2 2 2 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1 2 1.5 2 2. Ooh, chat very divided. Might just be a weak hook. I would be pretty disappointed with that. I'm gonna say talk later, master the hunt. I'm gonna take the prestige and the success chance. Master Hunt Payan signals to the party to hush. We've arrived at the release spot set out by the game masters. We have to roll D20 for initiative. From our vantage point, actually, this is a long time ago. It's the year 880. I bet you were rolling D10s for initiative every round. Remember to add the speed modifier from your weapon or spell you're trying to cast. From our vantage point, we can see several speckled pheasants strutting about the leafy bushes ahead. The beaters will soon be in position, ready to spook the game to flight. The party halts as we prepare to remove our birds' hoods and set them, one by one, to their sport. Fly true, little one. What is that, Thaco? No, in prior to 3rd edition, well, and mostly I'm speaking of 2nd edition AD&D, which is the version I had the most experience with. I did play like the OG Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, but I have limited memories of it. In 2nd edition D&D, you rolled a D10 for initiative every round, and every round. It wasn't the start of combat. And weapons had speed modifiers, and spells had speed modifiers for how quickly things went off. Yeah, it was a whole thing. That's for your bingo. The sneeze for the bingo card. The forest truly is the mantle of the poor, but as the pheasants flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Hesland today than picking roots and mushrooms. Oh, are the peasants scaring the birds? Drive this rabble out of my hunting ground. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Success chance increase. We gain prestige. Peasants denied forest for 10 years. Minus 30 popular opinion. That's a pretty big popular opinion hit. We already have a minus 10 kicking around over here from illegitimate rule. We could donate. Maybe we'll do that. Spend 15. We'll get piety. Success chance goes up. We get aided peasants. Pop opinion and development growth. All right, I'm going to go with generous donation on this one. Oh, the hunt failed again, didn't it? Dang it. No, well, we'll leave there. But we did gain some more experience for the falconer. And our stress is completely gone, so that's good. Someone I played AD&D with had D100, probably the worst dice I've ever encountered. Yep, I didn't have a D100, but I did play with a friend that had one. That shit rolls forever and is really hard to read because you have to kind of look straight down on it to figure out which number is at the top. It's basically like rolling a golf ball, but somehow less convenient. Halco learned High German. Nice. The Young Mediator. So, oh, you know what? We didn't actually get, as far as we know, didn't get our new wife pregnant despite that option, and I think it would have popped up by now. There was commotion among the children today. Volpage, my heir, attempting to preach among his fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Alice intervened and managed to stop the fight before anyone got hurt. Okay, so this is a trait pick for Alice, who again is just someone that we are raising an award, so I'm not going to spend any stress picking her traits. You know, she became calm. She's calm. That's fine. Actually, calm, just, and content. What a great kid. I'm still trying to sway my new wife here. To make my wife, Countess Sabia, more susceptible to my attempts at approaching her, I can include a compliment in my next missive to her court. I'll be sure to mention her empathy and kind heart. What is she? She's diligent, honest, and cynical. Her relentless courage, her handsome appearance, is true. There's no denying that. We'll keep it short and professional. We will attempt to compliment her appearance. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think that we might both benefit from increased communication. All right. It worked. There was something about her, her strength of character, I think that would have been a good pick, between her being diligent and honest, but it wasn't an option. Okay, popular figurehead. There. Okay, plus 50 popular opinion. Now we're rolling in the popular opinion, so that's good. We need this illegitimate ruler to go away. Oh, my wife's finally pregnant. Okay. An accusation of witchcraft. Blood-stained cloth. Yeah. Crow's feathers. A strange smelling concoction. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Boulogne as proof that Hodierne has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of the village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their bad weather and are calling for her execution. Yeah, but what if she gives us a piece of her hair and we get +1 to a stat? The evidence is circumstantial. Release her. 300 stewardship lifestyle. We do upset the peasants for 5 years, but you know what? I think they can deal with it. She must burn for her crimes against God. I mean, she is a lunatic, but she is brilliant. Wow, she's the reason the hunts failed. Burn her. So she could be killed. We gain piety and satisfied peasants. A witch, you say? I could use a new advisor. I mean, she's got crazy good stats. I think I want to go option 1. It's not a witch. Oh, people want 3? Dear, a woman is smart. She must be a witch, right? I mean, do we make her the court tutor? Yeah, that's what Fat Peanut says. Make her the new court tutor. She would be crazy good at it. Emphasis on the crazy, I guess? I don't know what the implications here are with the lunatic. We'd go negative piety, but that's not really a big deal one way or another. For science, I don't think I want. I don't want a crazy person as our court physician. That's for sure. I kind of just want that. That's a lot of lifestyle experience. Well, I just want 1. I want the experience. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. These perks are pretty good. How you doing there, Eleanor? All right, you're all right. We've got the sway. We're at +31. Yeah, the deceitful versus honest is losing some stuff. Cultural acceptance. We could do something to boost Occitan. Right, Occitan is, I was going to say, yeah, the vulgar language of the French culture there. The Boars of Air. My master of the hunt, Payen, brings word of beasts spotted in my realm. I'm hearing much talk from the county of Lille, and it's said there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many a worthy boar seen roaming the grasslands. Interesting, or don't bother me with this. I'm going to say interesting. So we're going to gain game sighting for 3 years. If our hunt cooldown comes up in time, that might pay off, but I don't know. Fire roars, drinks have been had, and Sibila is calling out to me for a story. My first thought is of a famous French folktale, a classic that never fails to delight. On the other hand, what if I told the story of my own life? Perhaps at the time my claim war against Hervé ended in victory. Traditional, boost opinion, or my own story, also boosts opinion and I gain prestige. So option 1 also increases the ability to grow a friendship with my wife. But both of them give the same opinion boost. What do we think? 1 or 2? The traditional one or a story about myself? Yeah, 1 might be better long term. If we can form friendship with our wife, that would actually be really handy. But it's probably redundant. We are going to try to like romance and make her a soulmate. And so I think there's probably a degree of redundancy there. So I'm going to go with option 2. Nice to get a fame level. Yep, Boar sighted. Unavailable for 2 years. So we still have our claim over here. Hey, we've got a daughter! Yay! Okay, where's my name list? It is Sarge Dragonis. Welcome to the family, Sarge. So we're up to 4 kids. And perfectly balanced. 2 boys, 2 girls. Did we lose a knight? We were at 7 of 8. Someone must have died. really saving up the prestige for something necessarily, but gaining prestige improves our level of fame ultimately, so that's good. It's not the actual prestige we have saved, it's the as we're earning prestige. The Dark Cave. One of the children at court, Arnul, has taken the wooden warrior of a younger boy and thrown it into a nearby cave. My son was there and saw it all happen. Volpage flew into a fit of rage, and beat Arnul bloody. This didn't help the younger boy, who started crying even more. Seems that Volpage has trouble controlling his anger. He does indeed have wrathful. Now, that's not the worst trait from one of our leaders necessarily. But what else could we get? Oh, you should have gone there yourself without fear. Brave. Brave is a really strong trait, although it does double your chance of dying in battle. But it's a pretty strong trait. Or you should have made Arnul get the toy back. Stubborn. Stubborn actually has some benefits as your for your own personal character. I think I like this. I would like my son to be brave. There we go. So he's temperate, patient, and brave. What a great little boy we've raised. Here be secrets. As I lean over to pick up a scripture to study, my son, Halkamahuli, barges through the door, interrupting my tranquil solitude. Father, you won't believe what I found out about Countess Sabia. Okay, what is it about Sabila that everyone just wants to spill the beans? Oh no, wait. The last time during the hunt, it was about Eleanor, my spy master, I think. Now it's about my wife. All right, well then speak. We learn a secret. Or, aha, secrets are currency, my dear boy. This will further his education, but I would gain stress because I'm deceitful. No, all right. Tell me. She's a non-believer. Believes in a false god or none at all. Okay. I could blackmail her. Who cares? Maybe it'll come up and be relevant later. Where's the option to, like, just do a quick little forgive and then get a relationship boost out of it, you know? She has the title atheist. Right, yeah, the rational atheist part over here, but this just tells you how the AI of this character acts. Okay, we can hunt. I mean, this is where all our money is going right now. Maybe we should save up for another merc group. Expose her, divorce her, marry the tutor. There's the boar. So, I guess we'd want to do an actual hunt as opposed to falconry. The problem, I was going to say, there's a boar sighting over here, but we recently hunted in air. So it's canceling out the boar. Oh, no, okay, it's the entire county has the boar holding. Okay, so we're not going to go here. Air is better for hunting because there's no holding, so it gives +1. But here we'd still get the net +3. Well, the boar was in the county of Lille. You can see all three of these. Boar sighting, boar sighting, boar sighting. The boar was in the entire county. Good. Gotta read. If I mouse over air, you can clearly see it. If we go to Hesden, no boar. Here, boar. But yeah, I guess we can go here. All right. Let's start the hunt and... Ooh, let's focus on Slay Beast. We're starting with 41% chance. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants, get started, da-da-da-da-da. Those boars are close. I can feel it. Now, see, every time I think about wild boar and things, I think about Asterix and Obelix, you know, oh, les sangliers, and they always look so delicious in the comic, right? Obelix would hold it up. It would just be dripping with sauce. Oh, looks so good. Mayor Barrett, it's funny, from a certain angle, it looks like he's got headphones on. He's just like lo-fi beats to go hunting by. Mayor Barrett assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the flatlands near Lille. My men have been gathering sightings of the boar that roam the local area. The local gameskeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. They is clearly a stout boar in the area. They is dangerous but worthy game. Let's see if the rumors were true. Let's get out there. Seek the boar. Dangerous peril. Or I want to hunt something with vim. A wolf. No, man, let's go hunt this boar. Nothing bad has ever happened in history literature to the king hunting boar. Ooh, rumors. You want to tell me a rumor about Eleanor, my spy master? No, listen, we're going to focus on this hunt. We're going to try to max out our success chance, buddy. Oh, my knight, Balder, is the first to spot its sharpened tusks. The powerful boar is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the tall grass. It locks eyes with me and, almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flash of brown fur. After it, we ride! So, this method is more perilous. We'll attempt to corner the boar. Success chance increases, an accident will be more likely to occur. We gain stress because we're calm. It's not our vibe. We're steady, mind the bank. We'll attempt to corner the boar. Still makes it more perilous. Or this way, we head it off. We attempt to ambush the boar with a bow attack. So huntsman, bring it towards our bow line. Safety first. Avant. I really want to succeed. I'm going to go with 1. You know what? If we kick the bucket, it's fine. We've raised a great son with Volpage. We can take over as him. We suck at martial and prowess. Yeah. But I'm going to go with option 1 anyway. What could possibly go wrong? After hours of riding, we are finally cornering the wily beast. Our chase has not been in vain. The exhausted, panicked animal has turned to bay, struggling to stand and squealing in panic. The proud boar squeals terribly, sharpened tusk ready to cleave in twain any who approach, as it is surrounded by sheepish hounds and huntsmen. I will bring it down myself. 23% chance we die. And even if we don't, most of the time we're going to walk away with a wound. Spears forward, ready. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. This one here, okay. There's a random participant could die, although it's a much lower chance. Unleash the hounds. Dogs bring it down, or they're savaged. 1 was our intent. Is everyone voting for 1? You know what? F it. Let's do it. No guts, no glory, right? This prowess challenge. Boy, if only we had some prowess. You know, we just got a perk. Could we do something crazy? Switch over to martial, go chivalry focus, and gain +3 prowess. I wonder if our odds improved. All right, here we go. I mean, we tried. 19%. Count Hupald of Lille has abandoned his mortar coil at 42 years of age. He was gored on a boar's tusks. A keen and dedicated hunter, he loved to spend entire weeks in the wilderness looking for the most elusive game. Oh yeah, we lost one of our realms too to our brother. Count Volpage ascends the throne, having mastered many skills. He is sure to be admired by his subjects. Well, I've just been informed that Count Hupald is dead. It seems he was gored in boar's tusk while hunting. As the new Count of Lille, there's much to organize in the wake of this unforeseen turn of events. Do we get an artifact? Count's Bane? The head of a boar with razor-sharp tusk which killed Count Hupald while hunting, requested by his heir, Count Volpage. It is masterfully preserved and attached to a beautifully carved maple mount. It's a dangerous pastime, or I want that beast head for my wall. Yep, we're gonna spend $50 and get this bad boy. Wow. Court artifacts. Oh, but we don't have a court. We have nowhere to display it, so do we not get this benefit? Oh, man. Doesn't matter. We have to have it anyway. So, right. We're 14. Our mother is our regent. Our stats are all single digits right now, but that will hopefully change when we finish our education level. Do we get a court when we become a duke? Also, should we assassinate our brother, Alco? We can wait until we come of age and our stats improve a little bit. I'm just saying. Oh, king or emperor for the court? Oh, Stuart. Yeah, I think we'll assign the mayor. Again, we could get Oath on here with a 12. Would be better, but the mayor's powerful and he's cranky. So let's give him a position. Oh. Plague? French boils. Ugh. Oh, it's the measles. You're not betrothed. I know. We're gonna wait. Two wars. Oh, I can declare war on my brother right away. Mary Eleanor. French boil spread. Entrench regency. Oh no! A walk through the county of Lille seems pleasant at first, but closer inspection reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived in this once thriving metropolis, so it's the first time one of these plagues has actually reached us. The lumpy skin of the diseased is bright red and painful to the touch. They sweat even in the cold, and they have the look of a leper in their eyes. While numbers remain low, more and more of the population are beginning to demonstrate these symptoms. It's only a matter of time until it spreads further. Already, people are calling this affliction French boils. With this foulness happening on my own doorstep, preparations must be made if I wish to avoid the same fate as these wretches. I've survived worse, so we'd lose 50 legitimacy. And the legitimacy would drop from recognized to aspiring, or summon the physician. Okay, so no, it's already happened. I've already lost some legitimacy. So we'll call in the physician and see what Isabeau here has to say about things. Well, she's not doing well. Damn. Am I sick? I'm not sick yet, right? The dim flickering light of Isabeau's infirmary illuminates the scene as the physician lays out a plan of attack. I have a number of observations regarding French boils, chiefly the way patients are besieged by red spots like I've never seen before. The plague does not appear to be too severe. It's my recommendation, as a professional, that we take a light approach to prevent the spread. After all, we do not wish to hurt the economy. Ultimately, man, this makes me think of all the conversations around like the early days of COVID, right? Oh, we can't hurt the economy. Some of you may die, but the economy will continue to do well. Ultimately, the exact strategy for preventing the spread of this plague is mine to take. Soft approach is best. Desperate measures are required. The best action is inaction. I guess we'll take the middle road here. A soft approach is best. We're certainly not going to do nothing. We could isolate the capital. We could enter seclusion. Early prevention success. It would seem that the moderate approach has proven successful with a slow and spread of disease symptoms among the commoners. Though the impact is quite minimal, it should at least grant more time to work on a more permanent solution. Wonderful. Mild epidemic prevention for 5 years, plague resistance +5. Okay. What'd someone think of the shareholders? Yeah, so we're not going to enter seclusion. Isolate the capital. No, we're brave. We don't need to do that, right? Watch me lose another ruler immediately. I come of age, my region. No! 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 Itching. I wake up in the middle of the night and find my leg bleeding. My nails too. The itching is so strong, I can't stop myself from digging deeper. I sink my face in cold water, hoping it'll go away. My reflection, red eyes. My lord, that is the malady known as measles. Do no more necessary. Too late for caution. Leave me be. I am brave, so part of me wants to say, listen, let's go crazy. The other part of me doesn't want to live the rest of my life with, like, a missing eyeball or something. But one or two. One, reasonable course of action. Two, an aggressive course of action. Chat wants two. All right, two it is. Chat's never led me wrong. My father, on the other hand, too late for caution. Oh, shit. I can't believe chat actually led us to do something so crazy. Isabeau informed me she identified the tainted tissue, which was the root of my disease, and that removing it would most likely cure me. I was most pleased and agreed to the surgery. I wish Isabeau had warned me that the tissue was my face. The treatment was almost as unpleasant as my symptoms, yet it seems to have been effective. While I'm not fully cured, I feel much better. Dying. You are at death's doorstep. We're going to lose a bunch of our counselors. Mother's died. Injured, a chance to breathe. I sit down on my bed and look at my hands, palms up. Finally, the rashes are gone. My skin is back to its normal color. It's almost strange to be able to breathe again without that intense itching. All right. Well, we're now immune to measles. Go us. Oh my god, Isabeau died. Did she die of the measles? No, she died of old age. 5% chance of blindness, but I seem to have dodged that. Child of my destiny. My court... Sibia. Hold on. I was gonna say, it's my half-brother! Never knew your father. But you will be known as... Hellyvale. Did Sarge Dragonis die? Sarge Dragonis died of the measles. Oh my god. Look at the red shit all over the map here. Maybe it's good that we went with a crazy option. I can pardon my court physician. You know what? We'll grant the pardon. We need a good relationship with him. We can negotiate alliances. I'm gonna negotiate with our uncle. I'm not sure about negotiating with my brother. You know, it'd be great if he died of the plague right now. That'd be perfect, you know? We have no money. Hellyvale died. Botched treatment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Grandmother's measles, child left her deaf. I believe the leading cause of deafness was the measles, either in childhood or pregnant women getting pregnant. I think their children could be born deaf. I think for a long time that was the leading cause of deafness. Jesus, just restart. It's pretty bad. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's okay. It's fine. Unless we die and we just play as Halco. Halco's looking better and better, isn't he? Where's the commit Sudoku button? And you claim it. Oh my god. You're brave, just go to war. If we had a little bit more money, I'm just worried about running out of money in the middle of the war. We're actually well set up to go attack my brother. Coming of age. I've achieved an understanding of diplomacy that far exceeds any of my peers. Even though I had a natural inclination towards the subject, my mastery of it is still an achievement. I must take my first step into adulthood. As I take my first step in adulthood and find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the man I've become. The friendship I shared with Everard, meant a lot to me when we were both young, and still have him by my side means a lot. I wonder if Fulbear remembers the thing I put him through when we were young. So, is this a friend and a rival? Gain the trait Charismatic Negotiator. You won't forget Fulbear anytime soon. -5 opinion. Okay. Well, so we get a +8 diplomacy, which is great, but the problem is we are horribly disfigured, which is giving us a penalty, which is less than ideal. I mean, we'll probably do the diplomacy focus. I mean, maybe we'll go family hierarch. August. Sway, prestige. Offer vassalization is not going to be relevant. Diplomats and yes, able to use the ducal conquest CB. More languages, unless we go in a completely different trait completely. Could learn a bunch of languages. Fabricate claims. Oh, yeah, the bloody great wedding. Yeah, maybe we take Groom to Rule just so we can get some better stats for our kids. Take Family Focus. We've got to counteract some of our fertility penalties. I kind of feel like we need to get married right away. And again, we might need to counteract some of our fertility penalties. What if we get married to Berta with the 25 intrigue, who is lustful and pretty? Right, we've got that, and then this intrigue bonus might be ideal. Berta's back. Everyone's a fan of Berta. My uncle, Duke Berengar, has honored me with a visit and has brought one of his courtiers along. Berengar approaches me. Well met. Pleases me to see that you're thriving here in Lille. It occurred to me that Aziza here might be of service in your court. She's an incredibly talented scholar. Brightest I've ever learned. I would make use of her myself, but it doesn't seem possible. I would hate to see her great talent go to waste. Won't you take her in and unleash her potential? Is this someone I would have wanted to marry? Ooh, incestuous. Maybe that's why he's got to get her out of here. I'm sorry, 39 learning? 39 learning. Yep. We're going to spend some prestige, but that's going to have to be okay. Marriage is a go. Oh. I guess these are potential negotiations, not people who will. We're definitely going to take the money for the wedding. Now that we've done that, if I were to declare war on my brother, I could call in this ally. I think we do this. Oh, yes, let's end the regency. Eleanor is also my spy master. I'm worried she's going to get upset with me if I replace her. But Aziza's just so much better. Cost me 200 prestige. I could. Do I need the prestige to start the war? I'll need it to call in an ally, although I think I can go negative. I think it's okay. Sorry, Helco. We're not going to jump on them immediately. You're giving me a position, Chancellor. Is it because you're so shit at diplomacy? All right, I accept, of course. Just you, allegedly. You know what, screw it. I'm going to lead the combat. I'm brave after all. Double chance of dying. If I die, I start playing as Halko. There's my ally. There he is. Get your ass over here. Lawfully imprison her. Oh, she's a fornicator. Now let's pardon her. With the opinion boost. Excellent. All right, let's go. Massive superior numbers. I will lead the battle. All right, the siege has begun. Would Halko inherit Lille? I think so, yeah. Because he's currently my heir. We're each other's heir. Whoever... If one of us dies, the other one gets both things. Maybe we shouldn't have all these court positions, but... Oh, 80% this chance to seduce my wife. What about romance? 55%. Well, we could seduce first and then romance after. Those are really good odds considering my huge penalty to freaking attraction. Jeez. Please don't kill me after the war. Yeah, I don't wanna. Although, you know. All right. We've imprisoned Halko. Go to your room. Enforce the demands. Disband the troops. Gained legitimacy from that. Apparently that's how it works. Now, I'm assuming... Yeah, I was going to say, I'm assuming you've been released as part of the peace deal. Hello, intrigue. Where's this guy gonna go? Who does he belong to? He's just gonna stay in my realm? Well, we'll recruit him. We're gonna hold off on the hunts for a little while. You know, oh, invitations. Grand tournament. May not arrive in time. Okay. So, brother, you're just in my court now, right? Yeah. You got some claims and stuff. You don't even hate me that much. Look at this, still plus 25. Sibling, tight-knit. You got the Confederate partition, which you approve of. Okay. This guy released would actually be a better spy master. Okay, hold on. Oh, a gift for my wife. Not every gift has to be a grand statement of wealth. Smaller things can make a far greater impression as long as they're chosen well. I wonder what Countess Berta would appreciate. A silver locket always close to her heart. I think she likes to catch people's attention, or just things that glimmer. Oh, you have gout. Ugh. You're ambitious, stubborn, and lustful. A stuffed fox would certainly be unusual. Symbols of authority. A flowery display for the garden. Likes tending things, at least appreciates beauty. Ambition, stubborn, lustful. I mean, the authority over life itself, I'm wondering if ambitious might be a go, but otherwise I'm thinking maybe flower display based on, like, lustful and pretty. Silver locket. Catch people's attention. Actually, maybe that makes the most sense. Let's go silver locket. She liked it! Thank you so much for the silver locket you gave me. Scars for a minute last time I received such a wonderful gift. Excellent. Okay. Roger. I don't like that you don't like me that much. But you would be an excellent spy master. I think we have to go and make this swap. Now, he's going to like me more that I've made him a counselor. We may have to go and throw a sway at him when we get an option. We're going to finish seducing our wife first, though. Can this wound go away, please? We need to raise control in Boulogne. Okay. The 39 learning person was assigned to be my court tutor. Yes. Which is going to reap huge benefits once we get some kids. What does this war can do? Hold on. Oh, reading in the barony of Lille. Something pious. I don't think she wants something pious. Let's be entertained. Or informative. Let's be entertained. East of Indus. The clerk drones on and can tell Berta's attention is slipping. While I'm thinking of how to salvage the situation, my suffraging bishop, Guy, suddenly chimes in and asks, may I humbly suggest we read stories from the Holy Book instead? And Berta immediately perks up with renewed interest. Oh. Awkward. Oh my god, I want to check this, but we got too many pop-ups. My bishop, Guy, has received a significant donation of gold from the estate of a wealthy but childless landowner, now deceased. He claims the departed lived a very frugal and pious life and wished for the gold to go where it could do good. Guy insists that I receive part of the donation as I'm a paragon of Catholicism in Lille. Tempting offer indeed. Option 1, I promise the gold will serve the realm. $15. This paragon deserves the entire donation. 80 stress critical because I'm temperate. Let's not go there. Please give it to the poor in my name. Big opinion boost from my bishop. Lots of piety. What's 15 gold gonna do for us? I mean, money is money. Chat wants 3. I like 3. I think it vibes. Ooh. We can ask our head of faith for claims. That's interesting. But King of Navarra, reclaim relics war? And he's bankrupt. I would have to call in my ally. You take ownership of all Christian artifacts that are held by King Fortin and their non-Christian vassals. Oh, we don't have the prestige for it. Okay, let's just hold tight. Need a hospice from this pandemic. I can promote someone else's legend. Can I? Oh, over here? Someone else is working in the heirs of Charlemagne. So A, can I? And B, why would I? Start promoting. I can promote Prince Ermentrude of West Francia. I don't think I care. No, I don't have a court for the Boar's Head. I'm very disappointed by that. Man, we lost a lot of tempo by getting killed by the boar there. You are fair man, Volpage, but I do not like you that way, says Countess Burst and crossed her arm. Only God knows what the future might hold for me. Oh, did we fail to seduce our wife? Damn it. And I can't do the romance scheme either. We could do a sway, and I may, but let's go and sway our spy master first. Yeah, we had an 80% chance when we started. That's really disappointing. And she liked our gift. She didn't care for the book we picked, but still. Okay, we really need to make a bebe, though. Please. More alliances. I mean, maybe I should have swayed her for a little while first, because a better opinion, I think, would have affected the seduction. Why not make your ex-spy master your steward? Do you really need the mayor? Well, I'm just kind of... I guess maybe not. I mean, she's not... The best steward would be Othon over here at a 12. 9 versus a 12. It's a difference, but is it a huge difference? Maybe. I don't know. So, well, we don't have any kids yet. Maybe we take the befriend scheme first. Can I befriend my wife? Actually, maybe... Should I befriend the spy master? How old is this guy? 48? Let's let a tick of the sway go through. And then consider doing some befriending. Oh! I'm the brave! Count Volpage the Brave! That's great! It's on the lips of peasants and noble alike. Cause for celebration, I think. Bird exclaims with a cheery tone. I can get used to that. Opinion boost from her. And we gain a bunch of prestige, which is good because we need it. Count Volpage the Brave. Better than Count Volpage the Deformed. The horribly nasty or something, you know? Solène. Fornicator. She's not important to us. I don't know, maybe we just won't get involved. Household savings. We gained $50. Your spouse's good stewardship led to this windfall. Fantastic. All right, sway 1 worked. Let's cancel this. Friends with him? Maybe. He's even ambitious. Yeah, okay. Let's befriend. Now, potentially friends might get a boost to, you know, being able to do nasty things to us because we trust them, but let's try to befriend the high intrigue, ambitious fella. Decrease the chance that maybe he tries to do something nasty. But I would like to befriend Berta. War declared on liege. Your liege won the war with... Okay, later. Okay. All right, money going up. That's good. I wonder about claim fabrication. Well, although we can ask our head of faith for the Duchy of Flanders. So I guess the first question is, Boo Boo over here, how strong is he? He's got 1,000 troops on his own. He's got a bunch of alliances. I'm not sure we can really make this play happen. No, we don't have the thing there. I'm not going to spend a bunch of money. Thought that counts. No, we don't have the claim over here. It wasn't pressed. It's an unpressed claim that we got, so it didn't carry over to us. All right, let's start fabricating. Because if we get 3, then we can just usurp. What? Opinion loss. We could do the war for the artifacts. They do seem straight. Actually, it went away. Maybe someone else did it already. I wouldn't have anywhere to show off the artifacts anyway. Maybe it's not that kind of artifact. Maybe it's just a gain a bunch of piety artifact, but still. Ooh, critical stress. Loses progress. This friendship stuff has proven to be quite difficult. We don't have the ability to meditate and burn off some stress. Oh, we gained a level of devotion. That's nice. Maybe I should do a hunt. Just for recreation. Or do we do a pilgrimage? And gain the pilgrim trait as early as possible. I think we do this. Less likely, it's not going to lose a bunch of stress, but I think it's a good idea. We'll go for pious pilgrimage. I like the idea of going to the Vatican. Baldur or Caravan Master. I think these are mountains that are very dangerous here. Mountaineers. There you go. That's looking a lot better. And let's just say some guards. Reflection relieves stress. Altruism, zealotry. Yeah, let's go for reflection. We could customize it, but this seems fine. Good direct route. Gonna cost us $69. Very nice. These are a lot more expensive, right? Oh, no cost. Oh! Oh, this makes it slower but more piety. I see. Pomp. Okay. I think this is fine. Okay. Pilgrimage, a fresh start. All while preparing for my journey, I have this sense of serenity and knowing that everything will be all right. I'm pleased to embark on this pilgrimage to Roma and in order to get closer to God. Also, try some gelato. And now, more than ever, I feel certain that he will watch over me on my travels. Reflections, the empires of yesteryear. Wandering this path, I have encountered many reminders of those who came before me. Here in Tournai, I see reminders of those who inhabited this land before us, long before us. Old temples, broken weapons, random fractures of objects beyond recognition. Time claims us all, and the deities we worship and the way in which we worship them is always in flux. Perhaps one in tiramisu. I don't personally care for tiramisu. Oh, custom route for a point of interest. Oh yeah, maybe let's point out next time we are going somewhere, maybe point out a point of interest to check out. Like, do we swing by Notre Dame? Is it built? Perhaps one day, some other man will wander this path and contemplate the fallen county of Lille and the Catholic faith practiced by its count. I should contemplate old empires. Right away burns off stress and gives us a piety. A chance to lose even more stress and get internal contemplation. Or I could contemplate ancient faiths. If it's successful godly contemplation, open-minded perk, or culture acceptance. Is that permanent? Well, that's quite nice. Yeah, okay, probably try that. And I still lose stress regardless. We could lose more stress with option 1, but I like 2. What'd you miss? Why do you have a mask on? Well, so first of all, our character from Monday died, Jolly Roger, hunting a boar. And then when we were still a kid here, right? We were, what, 15 years old? The measles rampaged through our territory, and our physician decided that the best way to cure us of a measles was to cut off our face. So that's a thing. It's called fashion, sweetie. Look it up. Exactly. All right, reflections and earthly contemplation. Oh, we're going to get stress and stress. Along the path to the Holy Land, I've met all kinds of pilgrims, both young and old. It's as if I'm witnessing a tapestry of my own life play out before me. I still have much life left to live, yet it all seems so short when faced with the concept of eternity. Perhaps I have to stop a while and contemplate life's brevity. So I'll make the most out of my time. Pilgrimage becomes more pious. It slows us down. Okay, sort of coin flippy, but a little in our favor to lose some stress and become determined. More XP. Or these ideas make my heart ache. Oh, we would just flat out gain stress because we're patient. I guess we're going with option 1 and hope we don't gain 40 freaking stress from this trip that's supposed to reduce our stress. Thank you. Determined is really nice. The Tears of St. Nicholas. Even when on a pilgrimage, the priests still hold mass every Sunday. It is held out in the open when no church is nearby, but early this morning a storm rolled in and has not ceased. Undeterred, a zealous priest is standing out in the pouring rain, giving a sermon about perseverance in the face of adversity. Despite this, the size of his audience is rapidly dwindling as discouraged adherents seek refuge from the torrential rain. What is a little rain to the faithful Catholic? 25% chance of us becoming ill. Or forget this madness, I'll be in my tent. I'm brave. Brave equals stupid, right? All right. That's how we lost our face. Okay, we didn't become sick. Woo! The end is nigh! Oh no. As my party passes through a small town, I notice a throng of people filling the market square. At the center, a man stands on an overturned fish cart, shouting wildly to all who will listen. The day of judgment is nigh. Repent! Repent, I say, or you shall be damned for all eternity. The worried-looking townsfolk nervously whisper to each other, fearful of the doomsayer's words. I sure am glad this pilgrimage comes with indulgence. So burn off some more stress. Or that man is not a priest, cast him down. Ooh, we become more pious. Our stress is nearly gone. So I think we can afford option 2. Pilgrimage becomes more pious and we gain some piety. The end is nigh. I envy your optimism. Where's that response? All right, well, we're in Italy now anyway. I need an espresso. I've noticed that... Who are you? My Knigget. That this event. Prelimir avoids me more than usual. He always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we're invited to a feast and consistently refuses my company while camping. We may not have the best of relationships, but that attitude is starting to tire me, especially when I overhear him defaming me. Volpage is a cold-hearted sycophant. I'd be a way better count than him. So we're still wounded. We do have 5 prowess. He's got a 4. Brave equals stupid, right? You want to know how it is? I'll show you. Prowess challenge. It's not great. Oh, and if we lose, we become severely injured? Safe treatment might lessen my pain temporarily and have a few ways. Not one. Baldur, take care of it. You're gonna end your days in a dungeon, just imprison him. Fair reason, no one will think of me as a tyrant. Get out of my sight now. That's wind I hear. I think we just imprison this guy. Screw this guy. Travel, language barrier. Seems our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Baldur has been trailing us around Roncaglia for hours, and though he at last swallowed his pride and asked for directions, he does not appear to be an expert in Italian vulgar speaker. Let me try. Diplomacy and learning challenge. We have a chance. We successfully interpret the instructions. Buongiorno. You gain some prestige, and we gain some progress towards our next destination. Very nice. All right, you here. Let's leave you in prison for a little while. Starry skies. Out here late at night, I sometimes look at the stars and wonder, what is our purpose in life? You pass the butter. Can God even see me this far from home? What am I doing all this for? It's my sacred duty, of course. Pilgrimage becomes more pious. Gain delegated pilgrim for 10 years. Or, what does it say? What I truly want is to enjoy and experience other cultures. Lose some stress. We still have a little. Secular pilgrimage. Pilgrimage has taught this character much about the world. Personal scheme success chance increased. So this will help with making friendships, sway, seduction. Or I do no more than required in my position. Theatrical pilgrimage. I think I want the pilgrimage to become more pious. My sacred duty. 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 I'm clicking it. We're almost at Rome. All roads lead to Rome. Pilgrims flock to Rome from all over the Christian world. Some follow the Via Francigena. Others take less well-known paths. In the end, we all converge here at St. Peter's Basilica, where the great man himself was put to rest. Standing here with the other pilgrims, I sense a feeling of solemn unity and fellowship shared amongst the gathered, all having overcome various trials and tribulations among their journey. I've walked the holy path. We are now going to gain the pilgrim trait. All members of your entourage get it, and we lose a little bit more stress. Well, there you go. Piousness achieved, tier 2. Done and done. Roaming around Rome. Excuse me. Still dealing with... I'm probably going to be coughing for like the next month after this stupid illness. Oh, I've healed. I've healed from my wound. I'm now just scarred, gaining that prestige and attraction opinion. I like how like scarred is a path that can level up. The markets of Vaticano are bustling with merchants, shouting in languages I've never heard and selling spices I've never tasted. The guide of the pilgrim. Learn the safest routes, discover the marvels of Vaticano. One of them yells, waving a small book in my direction. I'll take one. Pay $5, become the owner of the pilgrim's guide. So another trinket, +1 diplomacy, piety boost. Well, that's not bad. And the pilgrimage gains local expert for travel safety. Or, oh, I don't have enough learning in diplomacy. God shall guide me. Now, I'm going to take the book. During our pilgrimage to Roma, I can't help but return to the local market, perusing the wares. One stand in particular catches my attention. The merchant grins at me and proclaims, "I have the wares, if my lord has the coin." These exotic goods presented would surely make a nice profit back home, or maybe I could even save them as a gift. This lot seems a wise investment. Purchase the exotic goods. I pay $15 and I gain exotic wares that we can sell at home for profit. Or worldly possessions, how mundane. You know what? I think we're going to try to make a cash. A Khajiit in disguise, exactly. I guess we could change our intent now. Maybe a little more zealotry. Ooh, perk available. Yes, please. We still don't have any kids. Each friend lowers amount of stress. I'm going to start investing on the kid side, though, and hope something happens. I suppose if we go on these pilgrimages, it's not terribly helpful for making babies. I don't know. Maybe absence will make the heart grow fonder. Probably loads of places selling relics of the True Cross, Saint's Bones, yeah. There's only so much a man can pray without looking for other equally important ways. Can I change my route on the way home? Okay. Spend one time. And Pope Lucius has a lovely residence that he so kindly allows me to visit. I hear some voices come from one of the rooms, and in doing this, you'd achieve the greatest technique. I peek inside and see Farah explaining his craft to a group of interested courtiers who eagerly follow his teachings. So again, I don't have enough diplomacy to take option B. One accomplished master, I should hire him. Spend $15. Cheaper employ characters with an obligation hook. I gain a weak hook on Farah. He joins my court. I gain a rivalry with the Pope. Let's not have a rivalry going on with the Pope, shall we? That seems like a terrible idea. Person's not enough of a risk to risk the fury of Pope. Yeah. So. Okay, customized route. Okay, so after we leave the Vatican, where should we go? What points of interest should we visit? Oh, wait. Is this it? When visited, you gain experience? Is this what you mean? Oh, shit. So we're going to gain diplomatic experience by going through Milano. Oh, that's really good. Now, we could go through some of these others, even if it's not what we're currently working on. After Lombardia, I could go to Aachen. How much is this changing, my travel time? And we may as well go to Frankfurt first on the way. Why do these have different symbols? They're both diplomacy lifestyle. I guess this one's just because it's a court. I'm not going to go all the way to Venice. Feels a little out of the way. Okay, this is actually really handy. Thank you for pointing this out. Main reason I spam pilgrimages, no cooldown. Oh. Genoa was martial lifestyle, which I don't know if we're going to pursue. I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily add too much. 6 months. It doesn't add too much, and who knows, maybe we'll benefit from it. And we'll go through Rome first. All right, I'm calling that good enough. Cairo? That's just, yeah. We're touring the entire world. It is adding a little bit of time, but I think we're okay. Okay. That's cool. Pilgrimage conclusion. As our time at the sacred site draws to an end, I'm satisfied knowing that most, if not all, my decisions throughout our respectable and well-paced journey has taken to prove my devotion to the Lord and Christianity. This being my first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage exactly alike, I feel confident that I'm more familiar with what to expect from this type of journey in the future. Roma, it has been an honor. Finish pilgrimage. Around the world in ADs. Let's go. See, now I want to play that. I'm still bitter that I couldn't play it the other day because I didn't have the voice. All right. Visited the capital of the papacy. Diplomacy points. Roma. Kaiser's Needle. At the distance, the city of Roma is a forest of towers and a maze of stone buildings. As we approach, the scenery shifts. Ruins of monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with farms and grazing animals. As we stop before a great obelisk, a local recounts that at the top, Julius Caesar's ashes rest in a small round box. In death, as in life, Caesar is elevated above all of Romans. My court physician Lutold adds that we should learn more about this city. So, whoa! 80 stress! Think about how fragile life is. Whole point of this trip was to reduce stress. I must know more about the city that once was. Okay, this is a coin flip. We succeed. It does give us discount on buildings, but we don't have that many buildings we can build right now. I will not waste time in any place. I think I'm going to go with option 3 in this particular case. Look at the first one, the perk it gives. The writing history perk. You can take the commission epic decision. I mean, that is cool, but it's only 15% chance. And 2, begin 5% discount on buildings? I mean, admittedly, it's not a lot of stress. And it delays us by 2 weeks. Now, just gonna move. Go. Poetry, people. My lord, please, but a moment of your time to hear my latest poem. This isn't the first Italian who has tried to introduce me to their poetry, and considering the road ahead, surely not the last. There must be a true infatuation with poetry here, for every other dreamer to have a poem in their hearts. We should talk to them and learn more. Reduces the cost of establishing refined poetry edition by 1,000 prestige. Or, oh, I would like to make an attempt. We gain the trait poet. Yeah, baby. We're now a poet. We didn't even know it. What the duck? The day on the road has been fairly calm and nondescript so far. We are somewhere outside Luni, and I close my eyes as my mount brings me forward one solid step at a time. As the wind plays a magnificent melody through the treetops, another noise is carried by the breeze, and not from our entourage. Is that quacking? I isolate the sound to be coming from a shrubbery on my right-hand side. That's a good omen. Duck quack for 5 years. Negative 10% stress gain. The quacking of a duck can have a remarkably soothing effect. Wow, wow, wow. Follow that duck. You follow the duck a while. Don't follow the duck, says Flatulent Llama. Follow Brave Man too. Follow the duck. Or ick, pesky fowl, away. I like this, the reduced stress. Also, oh, we gotta equip this this Pilgrim's Guide. The duck seems to always turn into a wolf. I don't think it's particularly brave to follow the duck. I feel like it's more maybe bizarre curiosity or foolishness. We're gonna go 1. If we knew there was a wolf at the end, then we might do it because we're brave. Local hero. Ah, yes. Okay. So this is the little shrine. We could cast down the heterodoxy. This would lower the cultural acceptance between the French and the Cisalpians, which I don't think I care about. This would gain us piety, and we would get the desecrated tomb for the clergy opinion boost. I think I'm going to go cast down the heterodoxy. We just finished this pilgrimage. I'm feeling like extra Catholic today, right, from all this. So I think our character is going to be strict about things. We've got a lot of freaking piety kicking around. We visited the walls of Genoa, gaining martial lifestyle experience and more traveler experience. Okay, that's cool. Is this my traveler? Wanderer and seasoned. We visited the capital of the Kingdom of Italy, gaining diplomacy experience. I've got a phone call from a number I don't recognize. Oh. Come on, hang up. There we go. And my phone says suspected spam, so we're definitely going to ignore that. A foreign treat. Oh, is it going to be pizza? Oh, wait, what? Oh. Oh, they mean a different type of treat. Dang it. It's not the first time I catch my Marshal Payen fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the road. Sometimes I'd swear I even hear him singing, or sighing, sorry, overlooking Monza's holding, watching the race. My liege, it's not a secret that my heart is found in you home, far from home. Alas, my soul aches for Ermengarde. My desires know no end. Her eyes, her hair. I long for just a salute. I'd die for a word. Please, I beg you, let me stay with her. Well, we could go with option B and bring her with us instead. Who am I to interfere in such high matters? So, Payen would leave my court, join King Louis's court, or you're coming home with me and upset him. I have no time for such juvenile infatuations. Intrigue challenge, 85% chance I just convince him to stay. If I fail, he just hates me. And then we have enough room in our court to welcome you both. So King Louis is going to be a little upset, but who cares about him? King of Italy. Not relevant to me. It'll burn off eventually. Let's take her... She sounds like she's going to be great fun at court. Let's bring her with us. There's enough room in our court to welcome both of you. Why do we have so many crazy geniuses? I mean, I guess those two things go hand in hand, don't they? Oh, me and Roger have become friends. Our spy master. It worked. Much to my delight, one of Roger's couriers has found me here in Bellinzona as my entourage and I make our way towards Lille. He carries good news, for Roger wishes to formalize our friendship. Oh, we're going steady. I never expected us to grow so close, but he's proven himself to be a reliable and forthright man with only my best interests at heart. Good. Now, let's make friends with our wife, who actually likes me a fair bit. Let's see if we can specifically become friends. And, you know, maybe make babies at some point. That would be pretty useful. Quill never fails to always find the crazy ones. We can't seduce her. We failed at the seduction. It's on cooldown. Oh, we have her claims on the County of Gines. Okay. See to it done. Maybe we can do something about that when we get back. Oh, we can ask our head of faith for gold. We're going to do this. Yeah, see, we're going to spend some of our piety to make money. Swabian women. Oh, now this is the event I thought we were having last time. I have seen the world and beheld its many wonders in my travels, but never have I beheld such beauties as the ones I've seen in Nallenberg. Truly, Swabian women are cut above all the rest. Am I regressing to my parents' culture? You know, because we were Swabian, right? One particularly fascinating specimen has taken my eye as of late, a peasant woman by the name of Constance. A pretty little pet. She is far too pleasing to my eye to spend her days slaving away in Nallenberg. Well, we're married to someone we kind of like. Alas, I cannot give my love so freely. Thanks for the money, bro. One Swabian. Yeah, and I'm on a pilgrimage and everything. Oh, it's the Metal Man. Truly, a stroll through Hockenheim is a gift from God. The tranquility of this place is suddenly and abruptly broken by the furious grunts and clattering of armor. Hark! Get me out of this metal prison. My squire took offense at my manner, even going so far as to call me heartless, and has abandoned me. Tin Man needs a heart. Whatever the strange man did could not have been enough to justify being stuck forever in his armor. I could, of course, have helped him, but is it truly worth it? Adolf the Heartless. So, consider the army gone for a price. We get a weak hook, and we get a little bit of money. Offer him loyal squires for his fealty. He could join our court. I don't think he's that strong. He'd be a better marshal than Payen. Maybe. Monza, Hockenheim, next Nuremberg and Spa, right? Exactly. We're making sure to visit all the race sections. We'll go to Barcelona. You know what? I think we can bring him on board. And oh, he's my personal champion. I didn't realize that was happening. Okay. And yeah, let's make him our marshal. There you go. Visited the capital of the Kingdom of East Francia. The latest correspondence, my liege Duke Boudu, made a mention of asking about a book he's recently read, as if the subject would interest me. Letters are supposed to be strictly diplomatic in their nature, but of course it's sometimes dipped in more personal. Oh, he wants to become friends with me. I'll humor him. He doesn't know that I'm going to depose him yet. So, latest letter included a whole passage about scholarship. No idea he was this interested in such things. Might start off as me just indulging him, but I might be in too deep to back out now. So, what about letters? Huh? Or can I do this? Recent correspondence, my liege has shown a shameful lack of understanding of scholarship, and even if I know that he's spouting nonsense, then it is bad. Oh, because mine's not great. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Gain a bunch of prestige and an opinion boost. Okay, no, that's fine. It's palace, more experience, get another perk. We can get more power to our befriend scheme. Yeah, okay, we'll go down the left-hand side now. That's fine. And we're not going to be much of a patriarch if we don't have kids. Finally! I guess as soon as we get home. Well, actually, we're not quite home yet. Oh, yeah, Halko, we should take a look at your status here. Berta's pregnant. Halko, oh no, Halko, you're only 15. So you're probably just about of age. Of travels to come. Journeying through Courtrai, which is the city over here in our realm, which is in Belgium in real life, I think. Pass by a peculiar looking tent, splayed open, with its yet more peculiar looking occupants inside. Oh, it's the wise man stuff. Come in, O mighty count. I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a modest price. Strange, I mean, we don't have that many miles to go. We're nearly home, but still. The strange man has piqued an interest in my entourage, but am I willing to pay for a reading? $5. Could get a good omen, a bad omen. Come experience the future with me. So he would join us. He is possessed. Or I'm not interested. It's a coin flip for a thing. Nah. Screw this guy. Pilgrimage return. We're back. We gained some travel experience. Regency ended. Oh, I have an alliance. Now, if he were to die. Dang. Let's say if we were to die, I didn't realize we got a freaking alliance with you. That is annoying. Pilgrimage, exotic warriors. Having carried my exotic wares all the way from Vatico, I now need to decide what to do with them. Should I sell them at a profit or maybe keep them as gift for my next personal scheme? So we gain $30, we spent 15. It'd be wise to save them. We will get the opportunity to use the wares to increase the scheme power and success chance of your next personal scheme. We could use it to help us befriend our wife. $30 is a lot of money at this stage in the game. Let's do that. If I had the ability to seduce right now, if it wasn't on like a cooldown for like 10 years or something like that, then I would consider it. This is way too expensive. Had a 100% chance? No, I didn't. I don't know where you guys are getting the 100% chance. I don't think it was ever 100%. It lowered? It was 100 when it started? Was it? Really? I wonder why it went down. If anything, everyone's saying it was 100. Because now we have the 10%. And I don't think her opinion was any higher. I wonder what other modifier I possibly could have... You came home? Just waiting for Halko to come of age, and then we'll arrange a marriage for him. Lieges in Regency? He might be traveling. You're saying he's in Regency? Oh, his Regency just ended, so maybe he was temporarily sick. My daughter and heir, who is a dwarf. Well, all right. My daughter and heir, the short but lovely Kena. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter, if not tall. Here's from my past. As I cradle my newborn child, Kena, the ecstatic joy is mixed with sadness and a tinge of fear crawling up my spine. Were my parents cradling me like this before they both passed away while I was still young, leaving me alone? I mean, you're 14, you weren't like a baby. Is this a curse? Will the world rob my sweetest child of her parents as it did me? I promise I will not abandon you. I gain stress, but I gain parental determination, giving me a health boost. The world's a cruel place, my child. I lose stress. In God, I put my hope. I lose stress because I'm patient. I gain piety. I don't think I've got any stress currently. I think I'm going to go for parental determination. All right, we got cash. Maybe we go... Oh, we have a guild hall. Hold on. I thought the city didn't have a holding, but no, it does. Okay. Befriend. Oh, bridging gaps. Been searching and searching, but Countess Berta and I seem to have absolutely nothing in common. Without any common ground, how do I even begin building a friendship? Redoubled efforts, gain stress, or we could give up. Or no, it's just lose progress. You know, redoubled efforts, scheme power plus 10. Let's do it. So now we should be at 96%. Still at 86%. Oh wait, power isn't success chance. Power is the speed at which it develops. Now we have a million stress, but it's okay. We can go on a hunt. Maybe burn off a little bit of stress. We haven't gone hunting yet. Or we feast. Or we go on another pilgrimage. We could hit all the holy sites one at a time. Kind of what, hoping we can get our wife pregnant again, though. Hunt the boar that killed my father. That would be cool. Of all the buffoonery I've ever seen, in Evrar's inane efforts to improve my relations with my neighbors, my good-for-nothing chancellor has officially acknowledged Count Rudolph's claim to the county of Boulogne. Oh, for crying out loud. Although we do have an alliance with him. He's wounded. If you could just die, that would be very convenient. Oh yeah, we have the boar's head in the plaque. That's right, he did die. She got pregnant while we were away. Maybe she was in our entourage. There we go. After long thinking, I finally decided to invite Countess Berta to come on tour one of my estates. The visit turned out to be an even better idea than expected. Not only Countess Berta offered unexpected insight into the matter of the estate, she also kept my mood bright the entire time. She's not only my wife, but my friend. Yay! Now we still have a cooldown, I think, for the seduce romance, so we can't do that. But we have a 100% relationship now. That's good. All right, with that in mind, let's consider a pilgrimage. We'll pious again. Santiago. If we go and land here, ooh, lots of danger. Maybe we land here. The diplomatic court. Oh, it switched it completely to overland. So I'm thinking there's no way to mix and match. You're either going by sea or by land. Well, you add another waypoint by sea. Oh, okay. Do I click here? No. Here? If I click on, like, the coastal province? Nope. I mean, wrong side of the trip. I was trying to hit there on the way there. Right? Leave Lille. I was hoping I would land here, pop into Oviedo, and then walk to Santiago. And then after we leave Santiago, just head back on the boat. Oh, maybe we just do the entire journey by ship. Can mix. It's a bit hard to choose 2 harbor regions. The AI prefers water that way. Visit London on the way. Canterbury. These are all learning lifestyle stuff. Wow, you could walk all along the wall here for a tiny little bit of experience at every place. That's neat. Instead of Santiago, I went to Jerusalem. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a great idea. You know, we could just pop over to Cologne. It'd be short. Or, I mean, we could just visit Canterbury as the destination. Maybe just do that. You know, we'll keep the mercenary guards. Let's just do this. We'll visit every site. There's not much else to see here, but we are going to see this place for the learning lifestyle experience. That's fine. 40 days. Easy. What time is it? Oh, geez, it's about 4. Okay, well, we'll do this real quick, and that'll be the end of the stream. We are going to be continuing this on Saturday, though. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm happy to be spending a proper amount of time in CK3 again. A little unhappy about what happened to our face, but, you know, what can you do, huh? There's only so much a man can pray, okay, without looking for other equally important ways to spend one's time, and Petty King Ethelred has a lovely residence that he so kindly allows me to visit. So this is the thing where we can snag someone again. Louis over here. Sadistic, lustful, generous. Would be a pretty good knight. 21 prowess? I know, 2 hours already. It went fast. F it, let's do it. We get a hook on him. As I entered the sacred grounds, I found Lutold, who is my court physician, staring at the altar with an absent expression. Lutold, I call him. My lord, he says unfazed, I have something to ask from you. I hope you can forgive me. This place has moved my soul and agitated my spirit in a way I thought inconceivable. God has spoken to me, and his voice is clear, severe, precise. Keeps going and going and going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. The only sound I can hear now, the whole world has gone quiet. If I could stay behind, I would like to devote my life to it. Should we lose our court physician? He'd become a monk, become pious, leaves. I would gain some piety. Don't we have churches back home? So I'd gain less piety, but still some. He'd become celibate. Or drop that nonsense immediately, become my rival. I think I'm going to go option 2. So he's still in my court. You know, we have churches at home. It's like the meme. We have churches at home. Church at home. It's certainly not going to be like Canterbury, but, you know, deal with it. Indulging. Now you can go, child, I hear Aethelwine mutter when I enter the church. The pilgrim bows before leaving, and I can see the priest's hand glisten with gold. Ah, dear Count, do you also wish to absolve your sins? Pope Lucius has issued order to grant indulgences to any pilgrims visiting Canterbury, for the right price, that is. Man, I wonder if someone's ever going to do something about this. The whole idea of absolving your sins by spending money seems crazy. But I do have a lot of stress. So your pilgrimage becomes more pious, pay 25 gold, gain 100 piety, and, oh, Guy, this is my bishop, would become my friend. Church at home, old broken down wooden shack. It would be useful to get one for Cana. So, okay, my bishop and Cana would become friends. Or how can one buy the entrance to heaven? Gaining diplomacy lifestyle experience. Being friends could be useful. Now, Guy over here, my bishop, oh, he's only 33. He's going to be around for a while. You know what? I think that's valuable. I think that's worth 25 bucks. Okay, we have a new friend, which means we're going to just get tons of stress as these people keep dying over and over, but you know. In the meantime, we will get the trait that reduces the amount of stress we gain per friend we have. Yeah, let's get a claim on Bruges. Give us more options. As our time at the sacred site draws to an end, I'm slightly concerned that I did not get the chance to prove my devoutness to God. I didn't even reach level 1, but it was a short trip, as much as perhaps I would have liked. This being my second pilgrimage, I can't help but compare it to my previous visit to Vaticano in all its holiness. I'm also thrilled by the notion of having visited a new holy site. Kent, it has been an honor. Let's go home. And declare war. What? Why would I have to declare war on King Carloman of Lotharingia when Bruges is in Flanders, which is part of West Francia? Yeah, also your marriage. How come we're not getting a pop-up about an unmarried family member? I guess it doesn't, unless it's your child, but it is our heir. Maybe it's because I'm not here and it's a Regency thing right now. Come back here. Travel. Oh no, Baldur died! When he died of old age, it behooves me to choose someone else to lead my entourage. In fact, there are two who could easily fill Baldur's shoes. Either my courtier, Louis, or Master Hunt Payen, who would burst over me in a pinch. Oh, Payen is excellent, so we'll choose him. A duel demanded. I am brave, and brave equals stupid, doesn't it? I'm Bertrand of Gravelines. I've bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am on this road, looking for someone better than me, someone I can learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become a valuable and loyal servant. And so, on this day, I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. So, my prowess is still just a 5. He is an 18. We'd get our ass kicked. But, we could trample him. Only a 4% chance that we'd win. Or we can send in Ervard. Or Everard. Who... yeah, alright. He's 40% chance to get it. Let's give it a try. Bertrand wins the fight. Everard has gained wounded. Well, we're back home. Is my wife pregnant again? Not this time. So now this happened. Do we get a pop-up reminder that we can... No. I guess I can go arrange marriage there. Do I not get the button here for arrange marriage? Wait, are you not one of my courtiers? No. That's why. He's not in my court. Why don't you come home, brother? Come home. I'm sorry I took your land. There we go. So first of all, he's back at court. Now, there we go. We can arrange marriage. And we can pick whomever. Oh, she's chaste. Dang it. Forgiving, content, intelligent. What a great spouse this person would be. But we kind of need more dynasty members. Now, I mean, this doesn't preclude anything from happening, but it's not going to help. Yeah, Helka, we'll find you someone really nice. So we do have a filter for genetic traits, which I think is probably what we're looking for. Well, should I maybe look for alliances? I mean, why not both? But if I reset the default and I sort by alliance power, yeah, it's still just going to be county level stuff, so not actually that helpful. Okay. So again, I will put a maximum age of 25 for you. And ideally an inheritable trait would be nice. And I guess we'll just sort by overall relevance. What about Ausonia? She's only a year older than you are. Arrogant, brave, greedy, pretty, Italian. Maya is robust, humble, compassionate, eccentric. Yeah, Talco, what do you think? What are you thinking here? We could also set a betrothal, like with someone like Nunya, for example, who's 12, right? In 4 years, she'll come of age and they'll get married. We don't know what all her traits will be yet, though, so I don't tend to like doing that. This one is wearing a cool face mask. People with face masks are cool. I'm just saying. Maybe Trudy is your match. I really wish Isabel wasn't chaste. So I'm wondering about Othania over here. Halko picks Maya. Maya over here. Eccentric, compassionate, humble, robust. She's not Catholic, though. I don't know. You know, do we approve of this? Orthodox. But you said, and you know, I do feel bad that I took away your title. Let's go and set this up. Sure. Yeah, maybe we can convert her. Let's put a little pin here for a sec. There we go. We convince her, demand conversion. May continue to practice it in secret. Only 29% chance. We'll try. Did it go? No, she refused. That's a shame. We could improve our befriend scheme power, but maybe I'm going to swing back over to Heart of the Family here for close family opinion. You know, trying to mend bridges here with Halco. And honestly, it's doing okay. It's doing okay. I'll do that. All right. We are going to wrap up today's stream. This has been so much fun. Oh, dang it. We just ran out of snoozes. I got 1 minute before the ad break starts, so let's talk fast. Thank you, everyone who came out today. Much appreciated. And everyone who followed and everyone who subbed and resubscribed. That is really appreciated. We're going to continue this on Saturday. For now, we're going to go and raid a Kiss for Lux channel. What is she playing today? Trying to get this before the ad break starts. She's on character creation for something called Writer's Rush? Just some sort of game about being a writer, I guess. That looks like fun. Let's raid her, give her some love, and I'll see you on Saturday. Bye-bye, everyone.